All right, go ahead. Open up for your questions.
Jake, AJ, 12 points away from 1,000 for his career. Can you just assess what you've seen out of him through these first season and a half, and how would you kind of rate what he's been able to do with the high expectations coming in?
Yeah, he's handled it great. From the get go. I think we all felt like that he was going to step in immediately and have a not just play as a freshman, but have an impact that most freshmen don't have, and that's a lot in terms of expectations. And you tack on to it, his dad is an assistant coach. He's from right here in town, so everybody knows him. So when he is out, if he is at the grocery store or on campus, wherever it might be, everybody's well aware of who he is and feels comfortable saying hi. Or when you add all of that up, that can be a lot to handle. And he has done a remarkable job. When I think about the year and a half, last year he had a terrific freshman year, but that there wasn't without some struggles at times. There were some times in the non-conference where he didn't play as well as he would have liked to. There were some times in January in conference play where he didn't play as much in a couple of games. And when you have all of those other things in terms of the expectations, that I just touched on, that can be a lot to handle. And he has just done a remarkable job of keeping his head down. Always looking straight ahead. What do I need to work on? What do I need to do to get better? What do I need to do to help our team? He approaches every day with that same mentality. No matter how our team just played, no matter how he just played, he can't wait to get up and work on something so that our team can play better and so that he can keep getting better. And I just been very impressed with everything that he's done here in a year and a half, and goes well beyond. I know the 1,000 points is coming up, but it goes well beyond that. He's handled everything remarkably well.
As a player like that with that skill set, do you coach or try to do things like that often?
Not really. I think about Mark's in the office here, and I think Mark would tell you the same thing. He had by the time he was a junior and senior, he had the ultimate freedom and green light to let it fly from the three-point line, and had I think he made 96 threes his senior year after freshman and sophomore year where he didn't take as many or make as many. And you think about the other guys right now, Spencer and Trey, if they don't shoot it when they catch it, they know that they're going to hear from me if they don't let it fly. And so AJ, same category for AJ. And go back to Bohannon and Jesperson and Cajo and John. You just keep listing them all. That's the way we play. AJ, it's the same for him as it is for anyone else in our program. We expect that you're going to get in and you're going to work hard on your game. And you're going to work on the shots that you shoot in the game. And you take care of that part of it, you can play any way you want during that 40 minutes. And that goes for everybody, including AJ.
It's been a while since you've seen this Illinois State team. How different are they? Looks like they're maybe starting a different lineup.
Yeah. Yep, they are. They're starting a different lineup, a little bit bigger lineup. They've played. They've obviously in our game, they gave us all kinds of trouble at both ends of the floor. They executed their stuff very well, and gave us some troubles in particular in the second half where they got going offensively. They defended us well, I thought, all night, maybe more so the last 10 minutes of the first half. We got out to that lead, but the last 10 minutes of the first half, and then in the second half, they made some things hard on us, but they also got us to turn the ball over. And they got out into the open floor with live ball turnovers, and that created offense for them and really got them going. And they caused us a lot of problems at both ends of the floor. So we just got got work to do today and tomorrow so that we do a better job, both ends, Gary. We've got to play better than what we did at their place.
They scored 56 points in that second half, and can you look at it and say a lot of it was just because of the second half turnovers? Are there other things that need to clean up?
Yeah, there would. It would be a couple of things. One, the live ball turnover. They did a very good job with their defense. They took some things away from us. They got us to turn it over. They were active. The deflections and give them credit for the way they played defensively to get themselves into the open court with the live ball turnovers, and then they executed their stuff well. They ran their stuff well, and we didn't do a good enough job of defending some of their stuff in the half court. And so we got, like I said, we got a lot of work to do today and tomorrow. Anybody else?
I know you're looking just at Illinois State, but we won't see it till next Monday. So you got Loyola at Loyola on Saturday.
I'll see you on Wednesday.
Well,
Like this group, we're not all going to see each other together in one room until Monday. But I'll see you
we won't talk about it after the game Wednesday.
after the game Wednesday. We'll be on the air together.
Yeah, that's okay. How about Austin? A little bit of a rough go on Saturday. Obviously, Robbins, like you talked about, is such a great player. Do you think it was just maybe what Drake was doing defensively that made it a little tough on him, or just Robbins' size and physicality that obviously seems to kind of be at another level with other guys in the league?
Yeah, he's Robbins has been a handful for everybody at both ends. And what gets talked about more often is a guy's offense, and that's Robbins has been great at the offensive end, but he's blocking shots and making things tough for everybody that he plays against right now. So that was a different challenge for there's. I think we've touched on that center position in our league, and the added challenge that Robbins brings is being at 7 foot or just about there, and then he's got tremendous length, and his mobility allows him to get to a block shot, to get to a deflection. It's just a different challenge, and so yeah, Austin, nothing different in terms of how hard he played, what he was trying to get done. And then he had just a little bit of foul trouble. It didn't impact his playing time much. Those fouls came a little bit later in the game. So more so that Robbins that's a different challenge.
How are you catching Illinois State? They had that big win this weekend over Indiana State, who's been playing well.
Yeah.
Are they on an upswing a little bit after struggling?
Yeah, I think if I have it right, Garrett, it's 2 of the last 4 that they've won, and they've played well in the last 4 or 5 games. The things that I watched yesterday, they're playing good basketball, and now they've won 2 out of 4, and so they are moving in a positive direction. Like we talked about, they've shifted their starting lineup. They're still playing 9 or 10 guys, and most of those guys are playing double figure minutes. It looks like they're getting 8 or 9 guys for sure into double figure minutes. So they're still playing a number of guys. Just have shifted that lineup a little bit, but certainly playing good basketball. Anybody else? All right, thanks.